Hi, everybody. So, want to take a moment just to talk baseball. This is once Valentine's Day hit. It's pitchers and catchers, and the full squad as well. Reports. So, just to dive right into it, want to take a moment to remember Joe Nossek. He was a long-time coach, born in 1940, and he just passed away recently. And he was with the White Sox most notably here out of Chicago from 1984 to 86 with Tony La Russa, and then he came back 1990 to 2003, which is insane to have that type of run. He was a bench coach for the White Sox from the 1990 to 2003. He served over, he had Jeff Torberg, Gene Lamont, Terry Bevington, and then he had Jerry Manuel, finally Ozzie Guillen. So that's 5 managers he survived that got fired or left, and he survived all that. So he was that steady hand guy that I don't know why he never managed the White Sox. I always wondered if he was there that long, but he was the bench guy. He was just the constant. And go ahead and Google him, because he was known as the master of sign stealing. They always said sign stealing is with your eyes, to be able to see and steal them, and that was legal, right? You just couldn't use any video contraptions or things of that nature. But he had the nickname, I remember, he used to be known as the eye in the sky, as they called him. And from his first stint with the White Sox, I believe, he would go up, or his early days, he'd go up in the skybox suites with some binoculars, and he'd look down, and but he was the master of stealing signs. I mean, from the dugout, he can look, see everything, and he just knew. And so when I had a chuckle about the Astros and this whole thing, even if you want to talk about the Patriots, there's that special on Netflix with Jim Harbaugh, Michigan. Everybody's stealing signs. It's been going on since the beginning of the century. I mean, it's just who gets caught, right? But rest in peace, Joe. He didn't do anything illegal. He just did what the game was doing for all those years. Didn't bang on a trash can. He just saw with his eyes. Part of the reason why you see the catchers today, they have the thing on their wrist. It's an electronic thing now instead of putting the signs down. Because you could have a runner at second base who can, look in and see him. But now they do this electronic thing, and then the pitcher has a microphone in the back of the cap, and then it tells him in his cap what pitch, and then he could shake him off or not, and then the catcher would, keep doing his thing there. So technology is just getting crazier. Quickly, with just a run through spring training, the White Sox and Red Sox, Cubs, all the teams, have reported. One thing most notably is the White Sox have a great, good-looking young team. Finally, it's been a long time to have this much excitement here on the South Side. But Mooney, as they call him, over at first base from Japan, they signed him. This guy's playing the World Baseball Classic. He could hit you about 30 to 40 home runs, which I would not be surprised if he does. And then the young core, Chase Majdroth at second, who they got from the Red Sox, and the Garrett Crochet trade, Kyle Teal, Edgar Carrero, who they had gotten from the Angels, Colson Montgomery at short, Miguel Vargas at third. And then you go to the outfield. Benintendi's still on that bad long-term contract that he signed. But you're going to have Luis Engel Acuna, the brother of Ronald Acuna. They got him for Luis Robert from the Mets. He'll probably play center. And then at right field, they just signed Austin Hayes, which is insane. So it's just now a matter of the young pitchers coming up, right? Shane Smith was a steal from the Brewers, a Rule 5 pick last year. He was the only All-Star. Sean Burke, he's another guy that, where'd he come from? But Drew Thorpe, who had Tommy John, Kai Bush, and then you got Noah Schultz, Jonathan Cannon, and you got more arms that it's just a matter of time. This team's going to be fun to watch. Jury's still out for me on Will Venable. He came with a lot of hype, being under Bruce Bochy. He coached with the Cubs, right, under Madden, of course, and Ross, and then he coached in Boston under Joey Cora and then Bruce Bochy. So the resume itself speaks pretty good volumes. We'll see. He started out as a special advisor, which meant he was in the front office with Theo and Jed. So for them to see something in him, okay. I just think maybe I got to see another season out of him. The jury's out for me. Red Sox side of things, they lost Bregman, right? So trying to fill that hole, Marcelo Mayer is going to be the whole wild card in this. If he's the star that they think he is and can be, then I think that'll solidify the problem. But big things ahead. I just love this time of year. Super Bowl's over, but now it's baseball. And to me, it's always going to be America's favorite pastime. I know the labor agreement's up. That's kind of the elephant in the room. A salary cap. I mean, these are all things that'll need to be addressed. But until then, I just want to enjoy the season. Just close my eyes and just enjoy it. And more to come on the baseball season. I'm going to be watching every game, following every minute of it, sharing it all with you. So, peace out. Love you guys. Take care. We'll be seeing you soon.